early 90s, you actually got linked up with Bone Enterprise, known to the world now as Bone Thugs and Harmony, where you did work on their Faces of Death album that dropped in 95. I was wondering if you can actually just tell us the story behind your relationship with Bone Thugs. And of course, how did you ultimately meet that phenomenal, iconic crew back in the 90s?
So, like I said, junior high, everybody, I mean, I don't say everybody because we kind of soon, but people know the story. We was all in junior high. We was the lunch table that rap, you know what I mean? Everybody else, you got the athletes, you got the hustlers, and we was like the rappers. We was cool niggas, everybody knew, everybody fucked with and respected. And we really linked up to rap just for the talent show. Like we would fuck with it like every day, but we didn't really form like the Band-Aid Boys for nothing more than just to win this talent show. And other than that, these was my guys. We play together, hang together, be in the streets together, be at each other's houses. You know what I mean? In different times growing up, it'd be me and one of the other one more than the other one. Like me and Aunt was in the same school a couple times and lived down the street from each other on 93rd, so we hung out a lot. You know what I mean? Then I met Steve and Stan, and that we just became like instant brothers. And then through them met CC, and then later on here come Busy. But how it all happened was, uh, Lay, I hadn't seen him in a minute because Lay went through his Texas situation, and uh, by the time it's the crack era and everything, and everybody is doing what they doing. And, by the time all that went down, I hooked up with Kermit. Kermit would throw these talent shows where either me or Brothers for the Struggle or both of us would be like the main feature or whatever. And it would be a talent show featuring Brothers for the Struggle or K-Chill or Brothers for the Struggle and K-Chill. And it'll bring them out. So we throw in one of these contest talent shows, however you want to say it, and it's like a $50 entry fee. And I'm there helping Kermit judge the entrance one time, and bam, out of nowhere, I see Lay, and I'm like, oh shit, and it was just like, boy, we dapping, hugging and shit. And Lay like, yeah, I'm about to get in this talent show. I'm like, shit, nigga, you in the talent show? Don't even worry about that shit. And bam, then Kermit kind of made Lay like my hype man at first. Like that was like instant. Like I ain't gonna put it like that. Kermit ain't making my hype man. It was just like I was doing concerts and shit. I needed a hype man, so it was like Lay was there. He was perfect. So we did that for a hot second, and I think they was in the background. They was working on the whole phone situation, and that you know we just brought them on board. But I think first Lay was supposed to did a solo album like after me. Like Lay was supposed to have been coming next or something like that. But then we just switched gears to the Bone album, and I'm on there. I'm the executive producer of that album, and so people want to know my role in it. Like was just kind of the same thing with Southpaw. Like linked up with Archie Blaine, Bobby, and different people, DJ Quick, different people in different studios, and I would pretty much just be facilitating, making sure they was at the studio on time, making sure they wrote like the whole album in my townhouse on 88th Street. So we were, pre-production, I was doing a hell of a lot. Post-production, everybody know I didn't draw that album cover, but I went to Kinko's and put it all together and superimposed, the not Skeletor, I was about to call him Skeletor, what is his name? The Grim Reaper.
Yeah, the Reaper, yeah.
Yeah, I imposed that, like that was done at Kinko's, and we got that piece of art from my guy, I always forget his name, but the fans know his name. And bam, so that basically, once again, I didn't make one beat on that project or anything, you know what I'm saying? I didn't make a song, I didn't co-write shit. I ain't, what I'm saying? All I did was facilitate it and put some money into it. And then, bam. So now at that point, we feel like we live in our dream.